T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Let's get ready to sucker! It out into left field. It's going. It's going. It is gone.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a Wednesday edition of the YSN Power Hour. DJ Yoakley here. We got Scotty in the middle, Jeff on the side, we got Billy Mack, and we got Paul, the main man Munson, down rounding out the crew today. Gentlemen, welcome to Wednesday. How's it going so far? Scotty, start us off.
I'm doing great today, really good, and I decided to break out this hat for the first time this year because I said, look good,
easy,
be productive, play good. So
Dun, 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 dun.
Scotty is in Diana Jones. Let's go to Jeff Betos. What do you got?
A whole bunch of nothing. Happy to be here. Great day.
Great drop in, Jeff. Mac, how's your day going?
It's pretty good. I got some good news, so that's good. So as far as I'm going to go with it.
Super duper, as Barney would say, right? What do you got going on, Muncie?
Oh, let's see here. We went bike riding today, and then we got some cheerleading going on later, and that's about it.
There you go. That sounds like a
grass.
Whoa, there's the bugaboo right there.
I love cutting grass.
How long does it take you?
Takes me about, with weed whacking, takes me about 45 minutes.
That's not bad though.
No, it's all push mower too. So
okay, so that's technically a workout.
Yeah, I put my headphones on and I just go.
It's not annoying at that point. Once it gets over an hour, it starts to get kind of rough. But I got to be honest, I know there's a lot of people that are going to roll their eyes. We have a great crew that cuts our grass. We let them do it one time when our mower went down, and I said, listen, I can't do what they do. I can't do what they do. It looks so good. They have like the stripes. It makes it look like a baseball field. I'm not even going to try. Like, I tried when I was little to do the stripes. I didn't know that you had to have a striping kit, and I just like left strips of like higher grass up. It looked nice, except for when actually you're like on it and you realize that you just didn't cut the grass. So sorry, Mom and Dad, for that. I do apologize. It is National Hot Dog Day, so we are going to put a couple things to rest right now here on the Power Hour. So if you've been waiting for this your entire life, guess what? The Reckoning Day, or the Day of Reckoning, whichever way you want to put it, is here. Because what do you put on your hot dog? And is it a crime to put ketchup on a hot dog? To which I've heard both sides of the story. So Scotty,
Communist does that.
Build your fantasy hot dog and answer the question, can you put ketchup on a hot dog? Go.
I say that my fantasy dog is just chili, onions. I would go chili, onions, and just cheese with mine. And for me, I'd say no. I also like ballpark mustard, so I'd add that too. And I'd say it is a sin to put ketchup on a dog. I do not like it at all. So I say it is a crime.
All right, I see you. All right, Jeffrey, what do you have?
See, I'm gonna probably weird a lot of people out with this.
You better not say mayonnaise.
I do. I started. It just happened.
Just go to the next. Just go to the next person. Just go to the next person.
I put mayo and I put chili on it, and then I put ketchup on top of the chili.
Oh.
And you can put ketchup on a hot dog. There's nothing wrong with that.
You just lost me because you put mayo on a hot dog.
Yeah, I thought it would be disgusting, and then I ate it, and it was horrific.
Right now, we are 0 for 2 with a bunch of just jagaloons up there.
Yeah.
Shut up! You said you were cut. You said you were cut freaking Mookie Betts. Shut up, Paul. No one asked you.
Well, they're about that. He's about to get asked in a second.
Let's go.
I am a sauerkraut fan. So I am a sauerkraut fan on the hot dog. That's like when I go to the hot dog shop, I always get one of those for sure. I never actually get ketchup when I go to like the hot dog shop or Jib Jab or something like that, or a hot dog place. But because then I'll get like chili cheese or something like that. But my go-to is the sauerkraut. But if I'm at home, yeah, ketchup.
I'm with you, and I'll explain in a moment. Go ahead, Paulie.
If I'm just doing a classic hot dog here at home, put them on the grill, bring them in the house, ketchup, mustard, done. That's a hot dog. If I'm out somewhere and I have other options to do, I love chili. I love chili on the hot dog, especially when I go over to Newcastle and get them over there. I like cheese as well. I'm not a fan of onions. I don't like onions really on anything, so no onions for me. And cheese is good as well. I'm good for that. So, but no, I mean, I did try some good mustard when we were at the golf outing at East Palestine. There is
no such thing as good mustard.
Yeah, it was like it wasn't like a honey mustard. It was a different kind of it was a ballpark, but it wasn't like spicy like a ballpark. Yeah, it was a good mustard. It was good, but no, I mean, ketchup and mustard.
Like some Grey Poupon, sir.
No,
but of course.
Yeah, but of course, I'm smothered in it. No, but it was. I don't know. Like, I mean, ketchup and mustard is just a classic. You're just doing a regular classic dog. Like, that's it. Ketchup, mustard. I do like relish too. So.
I'm a straight up ketchup and relish on my hot dog. Like, if we're getting it from hot dog shop, that's what I go with. I used to like mustard on the hot dog until Corona. I had Corona and Sarah made hot dogs, and something about the mustard, like I couldn't taste it, but my body rejected it. Like, instantly rejected it. I had to run to the bathroom and I puked it up. And I haven't been able to have mustard since. I don't know what it is, But like when you lose, like with Corona, I thought you just lost your taste and smell because like it was like when you have a cold and you can't taste it. Like I had nothing at all. And so when you're like you were relying only on textures, and when I had the texture of mustard in my mouth, it was done. It was over. It was over. I was gone. But ketchup and relish, I'm going with that on my regular dog. I do like kraut, but I like kraut and cheese for some reason. Like
I kibasi though, not a hot dog.
No, I mean if I can get kraut, I'm going whatever. Whatever's in that shape. That shape. It's the kraut's going on it.
I also really like, have you guys ever had, this is when I get really wild, but it's Susie's Dogs and Drafts.
I still haven't been there.
I got SpaghettiOs on my hot dog, and it was delicious.
Did anybody see what Paige said? Fruit Loops on a hot dog at the ballpark in Cleveland?
They do.
That's different.
Like I wouldn't.
Different.
I'd try it. The sweet and salty thing's got me intrigued, but I don't think it's going to go down right. A couple hours later. That's going to be messed up.
No good.
What do you flush that down with? Milk or beer?
I'm definitely going beer at that point.
Juice.
You go.
You might need a beer to take that down.
Yeah, that might be one of Jeff's famous shots. Chaser with a little bit of old granddad. So is it illegal to put ketchup on a hot dog? We haven't finished this?
No.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Everybody, you wouldn't believe the amount of people that say that you're not allowed to put ketchup on a hot dog.
Well, they're communists.
Like, what's their reasoning behind it? Is it just like, oh, you shouldn't do it, it's stupid? Or do they actually have an explanation for it?
People look at ketchup on a hot dog like I look at mayonnaise on a hot dog. And no offense, Jeff, like I've seen people do it, and I look at them and I go, like, I put on a hot dog what I would put on a bologna sandwich because it's basically the same thing, right?
Yeah, I'd put ketchup on a bologna sandwich.
Exactly. So ketchup belongs. I would not put mayonnaise on a bologna sandwich.
Why? I've just never seen anybody put mayonnaise on a hot dog before.
I wouldn't do it. I've seen peanut butter on a hot dog, which, again, I was intrigued.
Interesting.
I like it with peanut butter too.
Because there's a little bit of that sweet and salty thing. I get it. I mean, I've seen weird, but like mayonnaise on a hot dog is I haven't tried it, so I shouldn't be knocking it. But I gotta be honest, guys, that doesn't sound good at all.
No.
I've had mac and cheese on a hot dog. That was okay.
I bet that's good.
I had crickets on a hot dog one time.
Got a bachelor party at Indians on the $6 dog night, and it was $2 pre-game beers. That's pretty awesome. Ty saying Jeff needs to try the Fruit Loop dog on Power Hour.
How well would that travel, though?
We can make one.
Yeah, you could definitely make one.
Oh, I got a text from Sarah. She says Chicago dog. That's money. The Chicago dog, if you've never had a true Chicago dog, you need to try it. I forget what they have on them, the little peppers, but the seeded bun, and you have to have it in Chicago, though. So even if you're at the airport, they have the Chicago dog. It's money. It's a little bit different, but it's not mayonnaise, I'll tell you that. That just freaks me out. And listen, I would have Fruit Loops on my hot dog. I would try that before I tried hot dog with mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Like my mouth is wanting to throw up right now just talking about it. It's bad. Probably grossing everybody out. Are footlong dogs still a thing?
Yeah.
I think them at the stores, yeah.
Yeah, you go to Vegas, you get them everywhere.
I mean, did they go away?
I don't know why would you ask that, Michael?
I don't know. Maybe he knows something we don't. Did the virus take away our footlong hot dogs?
Shortage of hot dogs. Shortage.
What's the bigger tragedy? The fact that
Michael, leave your house. There's things out.
He thinks The Walking Dead is outside right now. All right, let's get to some sports. We're 15 minutes in. Guys, I got to tell you, I woke up at 3:30 in the morning, and I found out that the Bucks won the championship in the NBA. And then I got to hear about Giannis. And did anybody else hear what he had to say?
Legendary.
Yep.
My gosh. How long has it been? Like,
Play where you play, brother.
I wish I had it. I wish I had the clip, because basically he said that, I could have joined a super team. I didn't. I wanted to work for this. This is the championship. This is mine. This is how it's supposed to be done. And then we bleep and did it. That is awesome, because that's a direct slap to everybody in the NBA. Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Steph Curry, all these people who, win these championships. Giannis embodies what a championship is supposed to be. Hard work, dedication, loyalty to your craft, to your city, and finally you win it. How good do you think he feels? And on a side note,
his brother's with him too.
Yeah. Is that a better feeling than like LeBron winning his championship, or having to go somewhere else and build a super team to win his championship? Is that a better feeling than what you think LeBron would feel? How would you feel in that setting, in being the Greek freak? Let's start with Scotty. Hot take.
Yeah, I do believe it is a better feeling. The thing I wonder now, guys, I wonder if this is going to be the start of a new thing in the NBA, like a movement, and you can maybe see some of the smaller market teams and guys, once they get drafted, if team draft well with their young stars, their top picks, I'm hoping you see more guys stay with one franchise, and it kind of, it flips, and it's hopefully, to me, it's kind of like one of those things where, the game evolves, and what goes around comes around again, and we have a total flip, and you see more teams that and guys that want to build within the organization they drafted and not go play with their buddies. I really hope this happens in the NBA, but I just don't know. I don't know if it's feasible that something like this could happen with all the franchises, and really give the NBA. I think this is great for the parity of the league, and I hope it continues. I thought this was going to start with Russell Westbrook a couple years ago when he re-upped with Oklahoma City, but it didn't materialize into that. So I think it is more gratifying when you win and you're not on a team with two other superstars or three other superstars. Now, in Steph Curry's defense, they were great even before Kevin Durant got there, and a lot of that team was drafted. But, yeah, I hope this is the start of kind of the changing of the guard in the NBA.
I hear you, buddy. All right, Jeffrey, we see Mardell's comment right here. You said this before the show. You want to answer this one? You want to take this one?
I would take just for the sorry. Out of both those teams,
What's that word?
Out of each of those teams, both of those teams, I'd pick the Bucks because Giannis is the best player on the court. He had to do it all last night, and he did. He scored 50 points and was a dominant force all series long for the Bucks and all playoffs. So you see them, the Bucks took down Brooklyn, the super team, with everyone, with 4 superstars on that team, took them down, and he was hurt 2 of the games. So yeah, definitely I take the Bucks over Dirk's team all the time.
This is an interesting take by AJ, saying the last 3 champions were non-super teams.
LeBron's was definitely a super team last year.
Yeah.
Correct.
The hell out of
AD
here.
and him.
Correct. And Michael Page knows exactly where this is going. Billy, your thoughts on last night's championship, and if it means more for Giannis to take it than some of these super teams.
So I'm going to talk out of both sides of my mouth here.
Okay.
But I'm going to say it was so impressive that a small market team. It's always cool, man, to see a small market team. I mean, Phoenix is really considered a small market as well, but Milwaukee doesn't get a whole lot of love up there. The cold weather state and up there, and kudos for them. And they don't have those top five superstars to kind of develop that, what they're now redefining what a super team is. This is why AJ saying it wasn't a super team is now they're basically saying, hey, if you have two of the top 7 players, that's considered a super team. But I will also say, like, Milwaukee's got really good players. So I'm not going to sit here and say this isn't like Allen Iverson taking the Sixers and winning. Right, this isn't that way. I mean, Chris Middleton is a dog. Brook Lopez was a former All-Star. PJ Tucker's an All-Star. Jeff Teague was one of the top 5 point guards.
Whoa! Stop! Time out! Before you name any more, we're gonna play a game later on in the show called Milwaukee Buck or Random Schmuck. So stop giving away.
All right, so I won't go any further, but the roster's pretty good. So to sit here and say like, hey, this is a bum team, I wouldn't do that. But it is not a super team. So, like, that I can appreciate.
Paulie?
Yeah, I was just trying to look up the last couple champions. I mean, Toronto was before the Lakers. I mean, Toronto had Kawhi Leonard, but, I mean...
Kawhi Leonard, Lowry, that's pretty good. Yeah. That's a pretty good team. I wouldn't necessarily consider them and they had, who was the...
Serge Ibaka.
Serge Ibaka. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call them classified on a super team, but they're pretty good, too.
No, I mean, they were good. Absolutely, they won a championship. They won it. I mean, listen, I would take this Bucks team right now. I mean,
they just won.
Giannis
is
amazing. I mean, what's that?
They want a chip. I want a chip. I want to take them too.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to have seen either team win because the Chris Paul story was a good one. I mean, he's just out there. I like how he came out last night. He goes, "I'm not done." He goes, "I'm going to keep playing. Not retiring." I think his story would have been a good one to see if he would have won a championship after, I think, 14, 15 years in the league. But I like seeing the Bucks win it too. I mean, it's been 50 years since they won a title. And I thought it was kind of cool that it was 50 years since they won, and he scored 50 points last night too. So
see, my thing with it, the super team is a team that is created in free agency.
Yes.
That LeBron's not homegrown talent. AD's not homegrown talent. Anybody that they filled that with, they got rid of all their homegrown talent because they couldn't win a championship, right? Absolutely. I understand that you need to go get players to win a championship, but when you bring in a LeBron, you know what you're getting. You're getting the Miami Heat of, what was that, 2009? 10? Whatever that was, 2012. So you look at that and you go...
And he's the shiny star over here, like, hey, everybody, come play with the shiny star. Come on over here. And then you get guys that want to do that. Absolutely.
Well, and I forget who I saw it on their timeline, but I think it was one of you guys where it was a picture of Michael Jordan and a picture of LeBron James and their Dream Team jerseys. And LeBron used the Olympics to recruit players. Yep. Michael Jordan used the Olympics to find their weaknesses so that he could beat their ass the next year. That's the difference. That's the difference in creating a super team is Michael wasn't afraid of anybody because he could beat them because he was confident. LeBron knew that he couldn't beat them, so he needed to get them and rally them together. So
to me, this is just my opinion on it is I think if you have 3 of the top 15 players on your team, you're considered a super team.
Yeah. I mean, with basketball, it's different, right? Because you got 5 players on the court, and they're on the court most of the night. So if you got 3 players like that you've recruited, brought in, that's a super team. 2 even is half your playing roster. You know what I mean?
The only exception to the rule had to be like Golden State when they had drafted Draymond and Clay and Steph. That would be the only exception to that rule.
Kuzma was homegrown, correct?
Yes.
They didn't bring him in. I mean, the Bulls, to say the Bulls were a super team, I don't agree with that at all. I consider
LeBron's a super team as soon as he walks on the team. Sorry. Again, exception to the rule.
No, because when he walked onto the Lakers, they weren't a super team. You know what I mean? It took him a year, and it was like one of those things like, can we get this done without somebody else? Can he use our young talent? And he couldn't. He couldn't because he can't do it by himself.
Got hurt. I'm hurt.
Yeah, he always gets hurt or walks away whenever things don't go his way. We know his MO, and that's it. He can't even defend himself anymore because he did it to the spoiler alert, he did it to the Toon Squad. I mean, for crying out loud. So
I'm not watching that, by the way.
I saw a clip of it, and I thought it was hilarious. I mean, like, the fact that he was walking away from Bugs Bunny.
The adults hate it, and the kids love it, which is exactly what we thought would happen.
It's a kid's movie. But LeBron lovers, and you could say the same thing about LeBron haters. And I feel like I'm in that category now. I've trashed him enough. But I would say this is LeBron lovers are overly exaggerating how good the movie is. Like, again, you're going to sit there and say that a 30-year-old person or 40-year-old person who originally watched the first one, right? That we were the intended audience for the first time around. You're going to see the second one and just see where it stacks. But at the same time, like, don't tell me it's going to win a Golden Globe or whatever the hell they win in movies. Like, he's not going to win that. He's a terrible actor. We've seen it in several other movies. But he's a basketball player.
I was glad we were on Hulu last night and the original's on there. So I'm like, yes. I can have my girls watch the original and say, this is a good show.
Michael Jordan isn't a great actor, right? He's not good. Like, that's not what they're supposed to do. But, like, LeBron thinks that he is the best at everything he does.
He wants to. He was in that movie Trainwreck. He's been in other movies.
Is that the one with the funny guy?
Bill Hader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hader was so good in that movie that he carried LeBron.
Bill Hader.
Like, when he beat LeBron in one-on-one, that was the funniest part of that entire movie.
He looked at him. I mean, that's the thing. Like, and he's into producing and being like all these financing movies now. Like that's why he went to LA. That's why he's got a home there. He wants to be a multifaceted superstar. And
I ain't mad at him for it.
No, go for it. Go do that. But like at the same time, it's like, dude, like, how about you take care of job one though first, and like make sure you're.
The Spurs were homegrown, were they not?
Yeah, all three of those.
Yeah, David Robinson
was homegrown.
Tim Duncan,
Gianna,
what is it?
Ginobili. Tony Parker.
Was he? Or was he a free agent?
Who, Parker?
Who?
Yeah, Parker.
No, he was drafted by them.
Trent Conway.
He's just trying to suck up before I beat his ass.
Calling you.
He's not sucking up at all.
No. He's saying, "Fight's on, Jeff. Let's go."
Hey, it's 5-1 in favor of Trent right now. Those are the odds. I didn't make the odds. I'm just saying those are the odds.
I'm taking steroids before this fight.
Dude, you know steroids make you put on weight, right?
Hey, it happens, man. I don't think I can get any bigger than I am right now.
False.
False.
Hey, you take steroids, that orange shirt's going to look a lot like a road cone, buddy.
Mardell's got Jeff. He's taking 5-1 odds.
I don't like that.
That boy Mardell, stick behind me until I get punched one time, and I'm like, I'm out.
Jeff, when
you wear the same shirt, I would walk off.
When you wear the same shirt twice, do you just throw the Astro pullover over top of you?
I didn't wear this orange shirt at all. I didn't want it.
It's cool. It's cool, man.
They must put steroids in macaroni.
Paige, you're next, Paige. You're next.
You're already getting your second bout?
Hey, Paige's been clanging and banging weights, man. I don't think you want any part of Paige.
Look, he's in your corner, Jeff.
Paige is soft.
Your corner man right there.
Listen, with all due respect to Michael Page, I don't trust people that don't wear jeans. It's just not going to happen. I figured that out over the weekend. I don't trust people that don't wear jeans. It's just,
so I want to know. Looking at his picture there, while you clicked on Jeff Howard now.
Sorry.
But if you look at Page's picture, he's at an Indians game and it's cold. What is he wearing? Sweatpants.
Sweatpants.
You know, khakis. Come on.
Tights.
Tights and shorts over top.
Leggings.
He's Billy.
He and Billy Mack are one and the same.
Billy that comes out of the house during basketball season. I'm like, dude, aren't you cold? He goes, nah, we're good. I'm like, all right.
Did I ever tell you the story where I had the they're not leggings, the what are they called, Billy?
Under Armour stuff.
Yeah, and they were like the long ones.
That's what I have. Yeah.
Yeah. So I came down with that and then my shorts over because I was gonna go for a run. And Sarah looks at me and she goes, "You're not going out in that." And I was like, "Why not?" And it was like camo. It was very like male. She goes, "You're not going out in that. Go change." She's like,
"You're ready to go ride a bike."
She's like, "Get up, get back upstairs and change."
I think there was only
kids are doing.
I'm 36. I'm not a kid. I can't pull that off anymore.
I'll be a 7-year-old, 16-year-old.
I think there was only one time where I ever felt like Billy was actually cold wearing like the long johns. It was the Brookfield of the Prey game that he was freezing.
Did he have the leggings on?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think he did because I think it was warm going into that game, and I was like, it's not going to be too bad. And he's like, man, I should have worn my leggings tonight.
70-year-old.
Billy's going to have one of those newspaper boy hats. 70-year-old.
Nice.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we're going to play a little game, and I want everybody to be a part of this. We are taking the entire roster of the Milwaukee Bucks, and we are going to play because everybody knows so much about the Milwaukee Bucks, and everybody's a Bucks fan now, jumping on that bandwagon.
I've been a fan since day one.
I'll admit it right now, I know jack about these guys.
We're going to play Milwaukee Buck or Random Schmuck. We're going to give you a name, and you got to tell me if it's a Milwaukee Buck or some random name that we generated before the show. We're going to be back with that, and of course, the G. Bubick Farms, What's Your Beef, What's Your Filet, brought to you by our friends over at G. Bubick Farms. But before we go, I don't want to forget this yet again. Make sure you get to the golf cart raffle. $50 gets you an awesome ticket to this Berlin Lake Golf Club annual raffle that's going to be held Sunday, September 5th at their annual corn roast. $50 for a chance to win a golf cart, and if you don't want a golf cart, $2,000 in cold, hard cash. And not to mention that, guess what? This one ticket can win you multiple prizes because they pull the ticket, they read your name, they throw the ticket right back in. So you can win all night, just like you do on YSN. So make sure you check that out. Talk to Amo, talk to us. We can get you connected. $50 a ticket, and it goes to the Berlin Lake Golf Club. So thank you for that, and thank you for the sponsorship for the Berlin Lake Golf Club and to Amo and all his friends over there. So we'll be back right after this on the YSN Power Hour. Come see one of the Valley's hidden gems. The Back Nine Bar and Grill on the Berlin Lake Golf Club is the perfect place for fellowship, fame, food, and fun. Check out our daily specials and ask about memberships. The Back Nine Bar and Grill on Hartzell Road in North Bend.
Your first and last stop with your tax return should be with me, Tracy Bryden at Greenwood Chevrolet in Austintown. No other dealer goes the extra mile to bring you the largest selection of vehicles at one convenient location. With guaranteed credit approval, I will find you the right vehicle and the right financing options for you. I am ready to go the extra mile to show you why no other dealer sells more cars, finances more, and gets you more for your refund than Greenwood Chevrolet in Austintown.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Jimmy Sudman here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and 2 of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
And welcome back to the YSN Power Hour. DJ Oakley with you. Scotty, well, half his face is on the air right now. We got Jeff somewhere in the building. Then we got Billy Mack and Paul Munson. Gentlemen, just want to let you know they're back. They are back by popular demand. The YSN sideline cap, the ones that our announcers wear, the ones that you see everywhere. We had a shortage because of Corona, and we just got the shipment in yesterday. So, $25 if you want to join the YSN family. Look at the beauty of this ball cap. It is a trucker-style cap, and inside, I will let you know, there is increased. It's like terry cloth. It's beautiful. It's so soft, and you can be part of the team. $25. They're at HQ. We already have 5 gone. I think we only have 36 that we ordered, so it's going to be a while before we get our next shipment. So get them while they last. And again, like I said, 5 gone already, and we've had them for less than a day. So send us a message, and we'll get you hooked up. Ralph, you all right?
No, he's dead.
Ralph's not dead. He's breathing. We can hear him.
AJ buying one already if he misses a question, he said.
Who is?
AJ.
AJ's behind one? Okay.
Yeah, if he misses one of these Buck or Schmuck questions.
Okay. Deal. This should be pretty easy. Do those hats come inside? Paul, you have one of these hats.
I have one, yeah. Of course it does. It's a snapback, so of course it'll fit my head.
Well, that's not always a given.
No, sometimes it might be on the last button. So.
Yep. Paul's got to get an extender, like fat kids do for the neck thing on their nice shirts. I've been there. All right, let's play a game. It's called Milwaukee Buck or Random Schmuck. These names are all generated from a name generation, I guess, before the show. They're pretty good. That's why it's exciting. And the other side, it's the Milwaukee Bucks all-time roster. Not just 2021, but their all-time roster, gentlemen. So be ready. Who wants to go first? And
we're picking if it's this year's roster. So if you throw an old name counts.
It could be Buck or Schmuck.
Okay.
So like the people that just watched NBA this year for the Milwaukee Bucks, they might have a slight advantage, but over the last 50 years, the Milwaukee Bucks, probably not. Probably not. All right, here. Oh, see, you already. So this one's yours. We'll put your name on it, AJ. Thanks for supporting the YSN brand. All right, who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Well, why don't you just ask us all the same person?
Okay. All right. Let's do that. All right. First name is Joe Courtney. Buck or Schmuck? Let's start with Scotty.
I am gonna have to go with Schmuck.
Okay, Schmuck for Scotty. Jeffrey?
The same, Schmuck.
Schmuck.
I'm gonna say Buck.
He's a Buck. Joe Courtney played from 1993 to 1994 from Southern Miss. All right, let's go randomize here. Bill Dinwiddle. Let's go reverse. Let's go to Paul.
Schmuck.
There's a Dinwiddle in the league. Schmuck.
Buck.
Schmuck.
Jeff, you said Buck?
Yep.
Point for you. Bill Dinwiddle played for the Bucks 1971 to 1972 as a forward from New Mexico Highlands. All right, here we go.
He's my favorite player.
Dante DiVincenzo. Jeff, start us off.
Schmuck.
Okay. Billy?
Schmuck.
Paulie? Quit looking him up.
I'm not looking them up.
Okay. Your eyes were down.
I was trying to watch your eyes earlier because there's 2 columns.
So you got to go it's got to be like a 5-second answer.
I said Buck.
Scotty?
Buck.
He is a Buck. He is a Buck. From Villanova.
I'm trying to play the odds here. Like at some point, he's got to say Schmuck.
Yeah.
His grandpa or his dad was a rat. His grandpa or his dad was a rat. Moved to Milwaukee. What a rat.
Demarion Jordan. Demarion Jordan. Billy.
Schmuck.
Paul.
Schmuck.
Buck.
Scotty.
Schmuck.
Schmuck is right. Demarion Jordan is a schmuck.
You cheated.
Garrett Mays. Garrett Mays, Paul.
Garrett Mays. Buck.
Okay. Scotty.
Schmuck.
Schmuck.
Buck.
Buck.
Schmuck.
Garrett Mays is a schmuck.
Yes. 2 in a
Big
row,
win.
baby.
That is a big win. All right. Da-da-da.
Started out hot.
Daniel Cherry.
Best part is the beginning.
Daniel Cherry.
Daniel Cherry.
Let's go with Scotty.
I'm saying Schmuck.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Schmuck.
2 schmucks.
It just sounds like a 70s basketball player. Buck.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Schmuck.
Schmuck. Daniel Cherry is a schmuck.
Good job, Scotty.
All right. Let's go Terry Driscoll. Terrence, a.k.a. Terry Driscoll. Jeffrey.
Buck.
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 Buck. Buck.
Get out of the way, Terry. Jack up, Terry. Get out of the way. Come on, Terry.
Here comes Terrence driving down the lane.
Read the room. Read the room, Jeff. Read the room.
Think about.
Read the room. He's a buck.
Yeah,
He
right.
is a buck.
Ah,
All right.
Billy. 2 in a row, Billy.
Chris Douglas Roberts. Chris Douglas Roberts. Jeffrey.
It's too many names for basketball.
Sounds like a schmuck.
Schmuck. Billy.
Buck.
Buck.
I'm gonna say a Schmuck.
Schmuck.
Buck.
Buck. He is a buck.
It's cheating,
From,
shenanigans.
from Memphis.
Shenanigans.
And he played in 2010, 2011. CDR.
That's him.
He's a buck from Memphis. Yep, got it.
He's a
All
great
right.
player.
Let's go with Steve Henson. Steve Henson. Billy.
Sounds too white.
Buck.
I'm gonna say Schmuck.
Scotty.
Schmuck.
I'm going to go with the Buck.
He is a
90s.
buck.
In the 90s.
In the 90s. Kansas State, 90 to 92, he was a buck. Let's go with Lennon Horn. Lennon Horn.
Schmuck.
Schmuck is one. All right. Scotty?
Schmuck.
That's
Bill?
a good name. I'm just going to say Buck.
Buck?
Schmuck.
What'd you say? You said buck? It
No.
is a schmuck.
Yeah, I said schmuck.
Let's go.
Schmuck.
Lou
Schmuck,
Alcindor.
schmuck, schmuck. King Crosby. King Crosby.
Is that his real
Schmuck
name?
or buck?
Not to be confused with Bing Crosby.
Not
Yeah.
to be
For
confused with
Christmas.
Bing Crosby.
He was a dick.
Scotty, start us off. King Crosby.
I'm going to go with Schmuck.
Okay, Schmuck one.
I go with a Buck.
Buck. Billy.
Schmuck.
Schmuck two.
Schmuck.
Schmuck three. King Crosby is a schmuck.
Yeah.
Let's
Good job,
go with
Lou Alcindor. Does anybody know who that is?
Memphis Horn.
These
Memphis
names are outrageous.
Horn.
You got King Crosby, and then you got Memphis. What's his last name?
Horn.
Why are you making fun of people's names, Jeff? Like, nobody makes fun of Jeff Bezos.
Kind of hard to make fun of that. It's a good last name.
If you make fun of that, you're going Dan.
Schmuck.
Memphis Horn is a schmuck.
Buck.
Schmuck. Buck.
I say Buck.
He is a schmuck. Memphis is a schmuck. Royal Ivy. Royal Ivy.
Buck.
Paul.
I'll go with the Buck as well.
Buck.
Schmuck.
What'd you say, Scotty?
Buck.
He is a Buck. Played from 2007 to 2010.
That you do?
Let's go with Marquez Johnson.
Sounds like a football player.
Schmuck.
Schmuck.
Yeah, Buck.
Buck.
He is a Buck. He played from 77 to 84.
I just had 6 in a row. You coming at me?
I'm really mad. I just showed different numbers and throw them up.
Well, I can count. So that's why you got the 6. When I got 6 in a row, I put up
7
6.
there. You put 7
Lee Mayberry. Billy. Lee Mayberry.
Schmuck.
Paul.
Schmuck.
Scotty.
Schmuck.
Buck.
He is a Buck!
Wow.
Lee Mayberry, 92 to 96. Is that right? Scored 6,000 points?
Nice.
It was a long season.
It was 182 games.
OJ Mayo. To
Buck.
go with your hot dog.
That's a Buck.
Buck. He's a Buck. Oh. No, yeah, I'm going to go with Buck.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Think about it.
No, I don't have to think about it.
To go with your hot dog, OJ Mayo.
It's a Buck.
Some orange juice and mayonnaise.
We should have let Jeff go first on this one.
Scotty?
I know he played in the NBA. He's a Buck.
He is a Buck. OJ Mayo scored
He was
40,000
supposed to
points.
be the second coming of LeBron coming out of high school.
He's from Ohio.
He was good in college.
He went to USC.
All right.
Right on.
Luke Mba Amute. Luke Mba Amute.
Sure, let's say he's a Buck.
Jeff, come on, Jeff.
No, you're up, Billy. It's
No, we can't. See, we can't go first, Paul, because Jeff here likes to steal our picks.
No, you go first, Billy. All
He's a
you.
Buck.
Adrian before
I say
Billy.
he's
It's
a
a
Buck,
Buck.
too.
Two
He's a
Bucks.
schmuck.
He's a schmuck. All right. Scotty?
I'm saying Buck.
He is a Buck.
Okay.
He is a Buck. And he scored
suck, Jeff.
8,400 points for the Bucks, by the way.
What? No, didn't come at me.
Yes, in fact, Mardell's right. He was from UCLA. All right, let's see who else we got here.
Do they have Lou Alcindor on there?
I'm sure they do. Casey Mason. Casey Mason, with a K for what it's worth. Casey Mason. Scotty.
I'm saying Buck.
I'm gonna go with Buck.
Okay.
Buck.
Schmuck.
Schmuck it is. Casey Mason is a schmucksku.
Your fault. Billy.
Oh, good luck on this one, boys. Best name we've had so far. Cannon Pham. Cannon Pham with a P. P-H-A-M. Cannon Pham.
What,
Jeffrey.
Jeff?
It's Jeffrey.
No, I will go with Buck.
Okay. Billy?
Schmuck.
You're just doing opposite of what Jeff's doing now.
Yes.
I'm going to say Buck because it's just so ridiculous. That it's probably true.
Scotty?
I'm saying Schmuck.
Schmuck! Cannon Pham is a schmuck!
Let's go.
Nola Montoya. Nola Montoya. From the University of Albuquerque.
We're smart.
Schmuck.
Schmuck.
Too much information there.
Buck.
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 Schmuck.
Schmuck. Paul read me like a book. I tried to sell it.
Montoya, I think that was a NASCAR, an IndyCar guy.
Yeah.
There was an
One
IndyCar
like-
guy.
Well,
You
Last
like
name
me?
was Montoya.
My
Yeah.
name is Montoya. Nevaeh Marquez.
That was the guy from Princess Bride. I am Inigo Montoya.
Nevaeh Marquez. Nevaeh Marquez.
Heaven backwards, seriously?
What?
Buck.
That's a schmuck. If somebody named their boy Heaven backwards, that's ridiculous.
I was going to say he's a buck.
That's not how it's spelled, Paul.
It's not spelled up. That's how, if you say Nevea, that's
N-E-V-E. Yeah, Neveah. So it's like Haven.
No.
Does it make sense?
It does. So it means
Don't worry, I can't do my alphabet backwards either.
I can't. I can't even come close. I go ZY, see you later.
I'm gone.
slap him on. Jeffrey, Nevea Marquez.
Buck.
Scotty.
I'm going to say Buck.
Schmuck. He's a schmuck or she's a schmuck. Let's go to Fred Roberts. This is a common one. So what could it be? It could be both.
Buck.
Buck?
Buck.
Paul?
No, I want to say schmuck so bad because it makes me think of Fred Rogers. Mr. Rogers.
Fred Roberts?
No, he hasn't.
No.
We should do that one at the end, though.
He was next. Like, I'm sitting here waiting for it. He's next. I tried not to even put it up on the thing, and I'm like, damn it.
Scotty.
I say Buck.
Is that everybody?
Yeah.
Fred Roberts is a buck.
Wow.
I think he was
That's about what I said.
Raymond.
He said schmuck.
Raymond Allen.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Raymond Allen. Scotty.
Jeff, go ahead.
Scotty goes.
Definitely a buck.
Oh, damn it, Scotty.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Scotty now. Buck.
Raymond Allen?
It was Ray Allen.
It's Ray Allen.
Oh, I didn't know Raymond was long for Ray. Hey, William.
No one calls him Raymond Allen. It's Ray Allen is his name.
William. Hey, William, answer the question for us.
Like, what's on your birth certificate, Jeff? Is it Jeffrey?
Yes.
It's all starting to make sense.
When's the last time no one ever called Ray Allen Raymond in the NBA?
Everybody loves Raymond, man.
I bet when the taxes come.
That was a dumb stuff.
Dick Vitale called him Raymond, and he got game.
Yeah.
Matt Winters.
Don't call guys by their first name. Call them by the proper name.
Matt Winters. Scott.
I'm going to say Schmuck.
Schmuck.
I'm going to go with Buck.
Schmuck.
Schmuck.
He's a schmuck. What is this? His name's not Raymond?
Go ahead, AJ. Help me out here, bud.
Oh, we got bamboozled.
And you're wrong.
We got hustled. We got hustled.
Yep. Walter Ray Allen Jr.
Well, I apologize.
Yeah.
I don't apologize. We're having a show. It's a fiction show, and we don't care. Deal with it.
All right. The last two names. Here we go. The last two names. I can't even pronounce this one. Mirza Teletovic. Mirza Teletovic.
Mirza. That's a disease.
Mirza, barely knew her. Scotty, go first. Mirza Teletovic.
I'm gonna say he was like a European, so I'm gonna say he was a buck.
Okay.
Buck.
Buck.
Schmuck.
Schmuck.
I'm gonna say Buck.
He is a buck. 2016 to 2018 scored 1,200 points and 185 rebounds. And the final name is going to be... I need one that's kind of in the middle. Oh. Jamison Richardson. Jamison Richardson. a good game we got going.
He's not waking up.
He's not moving.
The goggles.
Jameson
That was the last
Richardson.
guy. Teletovic.
Scotty.
I'm saying Schmuck here.
Schmuck. All right. Jeffrey.
I'm gonna go Buck.
Buck. All right. He's been going opposite of you.
I'm going to say Buck.
Buck and Paul.
I'm going to go with Schmuck just to even it out.
Schmuck it is.
Your fault, Billy.
So congratulations on playing Buck or Schmuck. And
I didn't pick Michael Red. I'd have been one of like, yes, Buck.
Well, I mean, everybody knows those Bucks, though.
Jeff doesn't know anybody. Jeff didn't know 3 of those players. He guessed.
You think?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know who Lou Alcindor was?
Wasn't he like a center or somebody?
It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, don't really.
When he played for the Bucks, he was Lou Alcindor.
Charlie Villanueva, Jeff.
No eyebrows from UConn.
Nice job.
Big East. Year they lost to Syracuse in the Big East semifinals.
Yeah, but did he play for the Bucks or did he play for another team?
I would say he played for the Bucks.
Are you sure? We bet
The
$1,000
NBA
on that?
No, he didn't play in the NBA Finals.
What wasn't it alopecia that he had, or he had no hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Common disease.
Jeff Bezos, Schmuck.
Michael Page.
Justin Jackson, Jeff.
Justin Jackson. Schmuck.
Chris Middleton.
Buck. No, I've got to go Schmuck. Buck.
Bobby Portis.
Buck.
Jeff Teague.
Weak. Schmuck.
Schmuck or Buck?
Schmuck.
Schmuck. You were 1 for 4.
Yeah.
Those were
Nice
all
point.
on the freaking roster who won last night.
I don't care. My team was out a long time ago, so.
Look at this.
Chris Middleton.
Michael Page, you're going to catch hands, cuz. You're going to catch hands. You
Why
can
are you
live
always
with
threatening? Why are you always physically threatening people?
I'm not physically
Especially-
threatening anybody. Hands could be anything. You can catch hands.
Well, whatever. Like you talk a lot of this, and then you get RKO'd.
Oh, man, I can't wait to get that cut. I forgot about it. We got it.
It looked like you hit yourself more than you did anything to me.
No, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Especially when you do it in slow-mo and your jaw goes. And your hair's all messed up. And the look you give him, you're just like... let's go to our final segment of the afternoon. It's called Filet or Beef. Brought to you by our friends over at G. Bubick Farms. Visit them on New Buffalo Road or visit them on the web at gbubickfarms.com. Scotty, lead us off, brother.
You know, I wore this hat today because I said, look good, feel good. When do you know, I break out the hat, and a great thing happened today. And without giving away a total spoiler, I found out this morning from you, DJ, that I will now have a bigger role here at YSN. So that had to be it's got to be a filet today. So that's my filet. I wear this hat and boom, good things happen. Maybe I should start wearing it every day.
The dog's name was Indiana. Go ahead, Jeffrey.
Mine is filet. Tomorrow is my last day at work for the week, and then I get to hang out with you, Paul, and Carrie on Friday. Can't wait.
Are we the only 4 going to this thing?
Yeah.
From YSN?
Yeah.
I think so. I
I'm
was thinking
Stone
about that
Cold.
the other night.
If they have canned beer, there will be a Stone Cold Steve Austin beer thing. Guaranteed.
What color are you not allowed to wear, Jeff?
Pig.
That's right. That's
Wearing
right.
white.
Wearing white to match the bride, which is even worse. All right, Billy, what do you got?
Well, I'll bring it to a serious note. I haven't done one of these in a while. I have a Filet. It is me. I'm awesome. Today's great.
No one cares.
And
No
Jeff
one
Bezos
cares.
stinks.
We can
I
take
am
your ass
legendary.
back
The
inside.
Filet is me.
Yeah, so what? What, Ginger? Why? Because you're a ginger? Is that why you're Filet? You like to steal souls when you go outside? Don't go outside, Billy.
I just took your soul
You're
2
gonna steal a
days
bunch of
ago.
souls today. You're gonna steal a bunch of souls outside because it's sunny out.
What does that relate
No
to?
one cares about you, Billy. No one cares. Be a team player.
Me.
Be a team player.
You're out there stealing souls because it's sunny outside.
Go.
What's up? You steal souls, dang it.
Oh my goodness. I don't, usually Scotty has that one that just drops it out and you just go crazy and it's like, how do you follow that? But now it's these two over here. It's like the odd couple. My goodness. Mine's a Filet. Obviously having the summer off is nice. We get to go out and do different things and ride bikes and go to the park and stuff. But we went over yesterday and did some nice, I guess you can call it charity work for my in-laws. We raked up a bunch of rocks and did some yard work for them to try to save them some time and effort. And so, I mean, they're getting older, so they don't need to be out there doing that stuff. So it was nice. I kept the kids out of the house for not doing playing on their computers and stuff. So it was what you're supposed to do in the summer: go outside and play. So we were outside, and not that raking up rocks was playing, but I mean, it was at least we were outside for a little bit. So just a Filet to be able to go outside and pick up rocks and do something nice for somebody else for a change.
All right, good one. My Filet is going to be a little interesting. I can't give too much away, but I was completely a relief came over me this morning when kind of something happened here internally. I'm excited for the future of the company. I'm excited for the direction that we're taking and some of the changes we're making. So we're going to shake it up a little bit, and you'll hear more about that throughout the week. So get excited, YS Nation, because changes are a-coming, and I think you're going to like them. So that is our Filet or beef brought to you by our friends over at G. Bubick Farms. There you see them down in the bottom right-hand corner. On New Buffalo Road, you can check their farm out. Make sure they have all the Baker's Golden Dairy products now, so you can get some ice cream, you can get some milk to go down with your beef jerky and all your T-bones and all that kind of stuff. So enjoy it. Try the sausage and try it's National Hot Dog Day. Try one of their hot dogs. They're delicious. So, and if I had to give you one thing to try over everything else, try the bacon. You will thank me later. So there it is. That's going to wrap up our show for today. Tomorrow we will have an interesting show. Hopefully we can get the man of the hour on tomorrow, because we know we're not going to get him on Friday. So maybe Ty Bartell will join us tomorrow, and we'll have a proper send-off for Mr. Ty Bartell as he shades towards being a married man. Kind of a bachelor. We should have a bachelor party here, on the Power Hour for Ty.
Don't do it.
Oh my gosh. Paige, we appreciate you, brother. We love it. Breaking news: Texas and Oklahoma have reached out to the SEC about joint. I don't know.
That's interesting, considering Texas has all the rights and the profits to the Big 12.
Yeah. Paul's Filet is a roundabout fillet of himself also.
I mean, we're just doing nice things, me and the kids. I didn't just come out and say, me.
Me. That's my friend. It's me. You can have dummies in a while.
Just because you hate yourself doesn't mean I have to.
I don't hate myself. Don't you ever
You make stupid choices. You want me to put it out there? You want me to put it out there?
And we know the night is always gonna be here anyway. Thinking of you's working up my appetite. Looking forward to a little afternoon delight. Rubbing sticks and stones together, making sparks ignite. And the thought of loving you is getting so exciting. Sky rockets in flight. Woo! Afternoon Afternoon Delight.
Whoop. You guys have it, I think.
Afternoon Delight.
You guys have it, I think.